An air of anticipation as these two sides get set to do battle. Real Madrid with a big win against Bournemouth that you heard here earlier. PSG, meanwhile, coming off of 2 straight wins. Here taking a look at the lineup for Real Madrid. And here for PSG, Matuidi, Pastore backing up Mora. Big game for Ezequiel Lavezzi, Ray.
In Italy, and he's going to try to lead Real Madrid to their elusive La Decima. That's what it's all about for Real Madrid. But this magnificent footballer here, for me, the best leader of the lane.
Along with Casemiro making those moves, although maybe see him in the second half for Real. Well met, well, just over the head of the charging Lavezzi.
An absolutely majestic ball from the back lane of PSG here. Look at this, it's a fabulous stepping ball from Thiago Motta.
And no Cavani stepping up. Matuidi, but he forgot something. Ronaldo slides and slips as he shoots off target.
Nice touch by Luka Modric to set him up.
Matuidi with him, Khedira. Isco.
Well, there's been a lot of skeptics, and you can stand up and call yourselves out right now. Thank you, Phil, for standing up about this long lad.
Just past Maxwell. Ronaldo, actually Benzema bobbled and Sirigu on top of it before Ronaldo can pounce.
Good play from Isco again, starting the dominoes moving. Plays this one out wide, and then this little ball in for Benzema.
Just going back to his Olympic Lyon days. Maybe a bit of a flashback. Modric launching it into orbit. Be a bit sharper. Launched in. Ronaldo got to it, but over Sirigu's net.
So good with his head, Cristiano. Very underrated. Meets it beautifully. Still
one of the revelations last year. Pastore for Maxwell, near post. Lavezzi sends it wide of the post.
Would have been a magnificent goal. Truly champagne football from the French here. This is absolutely brilliant. And provided for him here. Should have been put away. Look out.
Long run forward. Benzema, bodies in the wake. Wide for Özil. PSG with numbers back. Benzema!
Bullseye! Not just Los Blancos, not just whites, but white hot is Benzema. Mesut Özil has got nothing on. He waits and waits for support, it ain't coming. So he makes use of what he's got. And Benzema, who I said was looking sharp, well, this is more bottle edge than a broken bottle here. Look at this. He's got nothing. He sees him and he steps through it. The accuracy is sublime. Wonderful placement. You've got to take this one off me, Benz, and Benz does. He caresses this one with accuracy and beautiful placement. It's a magnificent finish from Benzema. Real pointed edge about his game that we didn't see to him was last year. Look out.
Down on the other end, Matuidi, fresh from his card, almost equalizes, but Lopez out to snuff the chance.
A wonderful ball to set him up. That's a strong, wonderful Real Madrid.
Lucas now wide. Jallet, the long cross into the center, headed, but wide of the target by Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Rises above Daniel Carvajal easily. 6'5" against 5'8" is going to get you this wonderful ball triggered in. But I tell you what, credit Daniel Carvajal just doing enough. Take a look again, he just reaches in and he knows he ain't going to win it upstairs.
Seems to be, I want to call it patience. A bit more willingness to build. Benzema lays it off. Özil just couldn't find the trigger as he got stuck between his feet. Zlatan with the touch.
Good attack this from PSG.
Lavezzi to Mora.
Nicely.
Pastore wide. Ibra open if they can find him. Looking for the back corner. But a game of catch with Lopez.
Well, Pastore goes for the spectacular, but I think...
Jallet on the overlap. Back for Mota. Large bodies pushing forward. One of them is Zlatan. And Shades of last year, Lavezzi dribbles it wide.
Shades of last year, shades of this game. This is a hat-trick that's gone begging now for Lavezzi and his right foot.
Modric, Trau. Oh, rest for Khedira. Second try goes across the empty net. Khedira missed it, and Benzema missed the net.
Lovely ball sent out here, and a fine ball intended for Khedira. Khedira cannot stoop to conquer. Fabulous from Trau, puts it on a beautiful altar for Khedira.
That will do it for the first half as the Brazilian-born Portuguese defender shuts down the chance for the equalizer. 1-0, the goal from Benzema.
Well, he will be up for man of the match early. Zlatan was involved with Benzema's goal. A really wonderfully created piece of invention.
Brings it back to his lethal left, set for Ronaldo. Trying to freeze Alex. Knocked down. Di Maria, but just deflected wide.
Ozil waiting and waiting again, trying to set up Cristiano. Finally gets it to Cristiano, but this is good, responsive defending, closing them down. Angel spanks it, takes a little bit of a deflection on the way just as well.
Di Maria to the 6. Ronaldo denied Sirigu, and the rebound shot set high. What a shot, but what a save.
A bucket full of knuckles header here. Take a look. Rises like a salmon out of a babbling stream. Beautiful header. Again, he makes it look so easy. He's not the most demonstrative of headers in lifetime, but you see that punch.
Talk about Barcelona. Launched long. What a performance they had against Valerenga. Saw that on beIN Sport in Espanol.
Diego Lopez, and again, leads to this. Got a lot to do.
2 against 6. Another for Ronaldo. Sacco tries to stay with him. A laser that Sirigu somehow parries wide.
Well, beautiful by Benzema on this run. Leads Cristiano. Lovely hesitation right there, and then unloads.
In for the Frenchman, poked free. Chance blasted low from Khedira and smothered by Sirigu. Bota back for Lucas. Lavezzi on a hop. Real Madrid so lethal on the counter. As you're dragging Sacco, drops it back. Met by Ronaldo, and Sirigu down quickly. Verratti now. Verratti with help sends it wide. Whipped to the back post and off balance. Lopez breathes a sigh of relief as that one goes wide.
He's inches away. Beautiful football from PSG. Verratti leading him away, and then a slingshot.
Since joining PSG. Mota realizing he has a mistake to make up for. Ronaldo. Oh, what a tackle. But straight to Di Maria. Finds Ronaldo. Wide for Ozil on his left, and just wide of the near post.
A split second from getting it early there. Ozil. Cristiano cannot get that back heel. He's got to turn and stab it towards Mesut. And he goes for goal, but it's too late. The windows of opportunity.
Keep an eye on that. Here's Ongenda.
Ball.
Pastore into orbit. Deserved better.
Well, Pastore fails to recognise the wonderful overlapping run from Maxwell. Take a look, arriving late around him, Maxwell.
In for Ozil, sees the run of Ronaldo, but follows to Kaká, and the shot deflects wide of the net.
Takes a deflection on the way, I believe.
Coman, Verratti, Zlatan, stops, starts, chips, but just off.
Wonderful audacious flash of his brilliance here. Tries to engineer.
Kept alive nicely. Trau for Ronaldo. Draws a foul just outside the 18. Played Verratti like a violin.
was mourning that there was 5 minutes left, is very happy for this shot out of the dark, perhaps, from the Dark Invader himself.
25 yards out on an angle. Sirigu not easy to beat. Drops back to the center. He wants that wall to move a bit. Ronaldo drives it in on a hop. The rebound bangs
Deals with
away.
it nicely, doesn't he? Sirigu sees it through the wall. Unlucky. Them eyes. Demonic. Wonderful strike. Pops right in front of him. Goalkeeper deals with it well, Phil. Bouncing awkwardly.
Someone forgot to tell Morata that Ibra was in the spotlight, knocked free, and Real Madrid will hold on. Benzema's first half goal, the difference in this one.
Well, you know, very appreciative of the quality that was served up here today. Jewels strewn throughout the field of play, and some lovely entertaining football put together by Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid. New signings stepping up nicely for Real Madrid, some nice introductions, but his class again, Ibra, was magnificent to watch, as it was through Mesut Ozil, and the emerging superiority up front of Karim Benzema for the winner. It was a lovely, lovely goal engineered by Mesut for Big Benz.